here. For those of you watching on YouTube, it should be the last episode of this series, and then we will go into the review, which is looking pretty solid thus far. Like I was talking about earlier, I'm going to change that review system a little bit because the sound, music, and graphics, those are freebies, and I feel like you have to have those regardless. So I'm thinking about making those like a negative if games don't do well on those. And so like you can start out with like -3 points technically, if that makes sense. And I'll probably add like extra categories for like bonus points. Come on. Oh my god, Elika, no. God damn it, waiting on Elika to grab the prince's hand takes forever. Come on. He wants to take his sweet ass time is what he wants to do. Okay, there's 2. We probably have 1 more. And then the boss is dead. That's how I think. Or that's what I think, rather. I guess that's all the previous bosses talking. Okay, just wait it out, No need to rush. No need to rush. Just need to take my sweet time. Kind of. Or just at least not take too long. Because those punches will definitely hit me if I'm not on the move. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God. See what I mean? I have to wait on Elika? That is not fun. Let me guess, I have to go all the way around up here? No, I have to go this way probably first. Yeah, I probably have to go all the way up. Unless I missed it. Oh, don't tell me. Was I supposed to go there? Don't tell me that. I think I was supposed to go hit that one. And I didn't. Whoops. Oh, well, no. Why would you run off the side like that, dummy? But there was no way up there. Like, he couldn't have made that. All we had to do a whole nother lap like this. That's what it's seeming like right now. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, we did another lap all the way around. Oh my god, that's too close. Elika just takes way too much time to get to you. Okay, that's the last one. Because there's like a little circle there. I think that's the Idol of Ahriman. No, it's a plate. You see how he's like casually walking? Like, dude, we gotta fucking go now. You know, it's not even letting us see Ahriman for what he really is either. Like, it's just pitch black. There's nothing going on. Oh, there he is. Oh, this is how she dies. That's it. There's the saving icon, and that has to be it.
We did it! Elika, we did it!
Yeah, I figured that would happen. All right. Okay. Take her, walk her all the way out. Pedestal. We'll lay her there, and the game will end. Pretty fun game. The traversal is probably the best of any of the Prince of Persia series. We haven't gotten to the Forgotten Sands yet, but definitely this, with as many options as we have with just the Prince itself, is pretty fun. Elika adds a little bit with the magic that you can kind of move around the map with, which is nice. Definitely has some variation. Oh yeah, this is our credit scenes. This is typically where I would do the review, but obviously I can't. I have to walk her body to her resting place. But overall, good game. I really would have liked to see maybe her not die here, and maybe like them do a 2 and 3, and then then make her sacrifice herself. I would have liked that because I do like the art style of the game. I really do. The Prince, however, I don't like him as a character, to be honest with you. I don't. I just don't. He doesn't come off as a prince. He comes off as a douche. I've said this once before, and that's how I feel. Yeah, I mean, that's really it. But fun game nonetheless. It does give you some exploration incentives, but I mean, if like back then, like on the Xbox 360, I used to be an achievement hunter, and like I can see the appeal of trying to get that done, but at the same time, not really worth it. It's just collectibles. Her model just blinked. It blinked again. I mean, she's supposed to be dead, but hey, that happens. Should she wake up then? Because it seems like that's what's going to happen. I guess not. Yeah, he angry. Or what? Maybe we're not done. We might not be done, actually. Okay, actually, wait one moment. Memento, please. Where the fuck is my mouse? The fuck? There it is. Okay. Okay, we good. We good. Resume game. Okay. So something to do with the trees, obviously. Oh, and all these, I guess, turn blue because they're finished, huh? Okay. Okay, let's start from right to left. I guess we bring her back, I guess? I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I mean, obviously, the puzzles... So, is Armin still alive, then? Is that what's going on right now? I thought she killed him. Oh. So technically you can end the game and, you know, get a good ending, but you can go and do this, bring Elika back. Damn. Actually, like, it doesn't make sense for the trees though. I don't get it. Ah, fuck. That was my bad. That was my bad. Oh, come on. There we go. Hey, but yeah, I guess you, No! Why do you run that way? This is what I mean, like these 3D platformers, like sometimes the camera angles just fuck with everything, man. They just fuck with everything. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to go up. Oh, come on. I just want to end the game. I just want to be done. What the fuck? Okay, no, I don't go up to the top there. I remember not liking this. Somehow I remember this little part here. Oh my god, I jumped too. Okay, I'm rushing is what it is. I'm rushing. That way I can kind of get this done and be done with the morning stream. There we go. God damn. Yeah, I guess the trees symbolize, you know, the big tree being okay, but obviously we're changing that fact. Because, you know, the prince is pretty lonely, if you know what I mean, and he's willing to do anything. I mean anything, even if it means the end of the world. Yeah, they definitely set up for a sequel. I really do wish they would have made a sequel of this line of Prince of Persia. Like, that's kind of like what Prince of Persia is to me, is like, if you think like Final Fantasy 13, 1, 2, and 3, you have Final Fantasy 10 and 10, 2. Like, I feel like Prince of Persia is just kind of like its own thing. Like, similar to Assassin's Creed now, because like they just use the name and give new characters. Like, let's pretend there was no like Assassin's Creed, or there was no title Assassin's Creed 2. It was just Assassin's Creed Florence or Italy or whatever. You know what I mean? That's kind of what they did with Brotherhood and Revelations, but I think you kind of understand what I mean. I kind of wish they did the same formula with Prince of Persia. Okay, that's all 4 of them, right? Yeah. So she should come back to life, hopefully. Do we have to go back in there? Holy shit, I thought we were at the end. Apparently not. Yeah, every story is its own story. Yeah, I kind of wish they did that with the Prince of Persia series. That would have been good. They kind of do with the classic Prince of Persias, which I think like those ones are just like a game that you just mindlessly play, like Pac-Man. You just mindlessly play it. There's no real story. Or the classic Mortal Kombats, I guess. But like, you know, every Assassin's Creed is its own story and its own trilogy in itself. Same with Prince of Persia. They could have done the same thing. Do I pick her up by chance? No. Okay. Same universal rules of that universe, but mostly unconnected other than being similar in reality. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, they could have easily done that with Prince of Persia. Like, they could have had this prince, gave him his trilogy, then give the Prince of the Sands of, or the Forgotten Sands, their own trilogy. Are we about to free Ahriman? No. No. No, we are not. What? Oh, he's this motherfucker. This man is... Ooh, he's fiending. He is fiending. He said, guys, I'm down bad, man. I'm down bad. All I got is my donkey in the desert. I'm down bad. You've known her for all of like maybe 12 hours at this point. This dude is down bad. Oh my God, we went through all that work to stop Aramon, but here we are. Yeah, I think they set up for a sequel. Yeah, they set up for a sequel. Hey, what's up, Jorm? When you realize your bay is gone, so you said, let there be darkness. Bro, he was down bad. He'd been in a desert with only his donkey for a while. He was down bad. Oh, is that? Okay. Okay, actual credits. Yeah, that's really him. Ugh. All right, so now review time. My favorite time of any game. Oh, it's gonna, hold on, let's at least get to the end, I guess. See if there's any post-credit scene, then we'll do the review. Of course, there's also epilogue DLC for the game if you want. Is there DLC for the game? I don't know if I have it. I probably don't. But it's for the PS3/Xbox 360. Oh, fuck. Okay. Is it worth it? Once I get my capture card. Well, once I can afford a capture card, because I don't know if Mo's going to send it to me or not. I wonder if it's worth it to buy it on the Xbox store and then do it that way. I wonder if it's worth it. I mean, I'll wait. I'm not going to do it right away. I'm going to do it when it goes, like, when it's on super sale. I can do it this week, or not this week, but this holiday season sales. I can do it then. But that's if, like, they backwards compatibled 2008 Prince of Persia to the Xbox One. That's hard to say. I don't think there's an extra credit scene. You said there's an epilogue. I'm just going to assume there's not a post-credit scene. Or the casual way, watching on YouTube. No, I gotta experience it. That way I can pass judgment on it. It's probably like a 4-hour DLC anyway, so that'd be good for a stream. Just to do it. Nah. Or like 2 hours? Okay, even better, even better. Just 2 hours of just mindlessly playing, get to revisit the world. Yeah, this was made during that time where every game got a DLC, even though it didn't deserve it. Okay, can I please skip this? No, I can't. Damn it. It'll be a quick review regardless, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, fuck. It shouldn't take that long. Come on. Is there a way to speed it up? No. I just, yeah, we'll do this. We'll just go ahead and review it. We'll just leave this in the background. 10-point review system. Oh, it's full screen. That's why. Shit. Okay. Well, we'll do this then. Let me minimize everything. All right. Open up 10-point review system. Open up main monitor. Bam. There we go. Let's review this thing. Close that one. All right. All right, let's start the review music. There we go. All right, so for Prince of Persia 2008. So, Joram, this is probably your first review. You've been here with us, so pretty much everybody's familiar with, giving a game 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10, whatever. My issue with that is that no gaming website has like a breakdown of what each one of those things are. So here I give kind of a breakdown of what I want or what I expect. And if it meets those requirements, it doesn't meet those requirements, determines whether or not it gets a point in that. Each one of these categories is worth 1 point. So, graphics overall for 2008, it was actually kind of, I wouldn't say ahead of its time, but it definitely stood out and looked great. The art style was amazing, and they used the graphics and the cell shading to their advantage. So, it gets a 1. Sound effects were good. There weren't that many of them, but they were serviceable. I'm going to redo this whole system one day also. But anyway, sound overall was good. I enjoyed it. Music, nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, when you don't notice the background music, that's kind of means it's doing its job. It's there, but it's not crazy in the way. So obviously a 1 because it was, it's that. Polish, bugs or crashes. I think I ran into one stupid bug or one stupid crash. I think it was a bug. And I'm gonna take these headphones off. I can't think because that's on max volume. I don't think there's anything that stood out to where I can dock a point for bugs or crashes. Nothing game breaking, I don't think. I mean, I was able to finish the game. I don't think I had any hard crashes. The more I think about it, I don't think so. So we'll do polish, a 1. Story is a prince lost his donkey in the desert and he finds himself in like a celestial war. She literally said it. Ellica said those words. So with that being said, they have areas they have to go through to kill the I guess the mini bosses in order to renew the fertile grounds so they can go into the gate of the great tree and then finally kill Ahriman. So simple story, nothing crazy. It matches the scale of the game. It's not a grand adventure game, so it's not going to get a grand adventure story. So the story definitely fits the game. So that gets a 1. So also in story, like I say, this is a game similar to Minecraft. It's more this will copy the result of 6. Effectiveness and engagement of gameplay. Did it have enough variability? Was it fun to play? Did its mechanics keep you engaged and at least didn't bore you? Like I was talking about earlier, the traversal mechanics within the game are fantastic. You have the Prince's moveset, which is very grounded and basic, and then when you get to Ellica's moveset, she uses all the magic circles. She can give you a double jump. It's actually very fluid and it feels like they feel different even though they're kind of the same. She only helps you with a double jump, but it still feels like, hey, she's part of this movement system. So the combat, I'm a fan of the combat. I do wish there was more combos available to use in the game. The unfortunate part, there's not. I'm pretty sure if I went in and looked, but like I was keeping track of like how often I could combo an enemy and my highest was 7. I'm sure people have gotten like 10 or 11. But what I do enjoy about it is that it takes combat to a different approach where it's all one-on-one combat. It's not, fighting hordes and hordes of enemies. It's just fighting one at a time. So with that, I guess I will give that a 1 as well. So replayability and post-game. So we'll tackle post-game first. There is no post-game. There's not. You can go collect the light seeds, but beyond that, there's nothing that you'll want to do after you beat the game. After you beat the game, you experience the story. Getting the light seeds, sure, but it does nothing. You get some skins out of it. It's nothing special. Now, replayability, I don't think somebody will want to replay the game from beginning to end within a year time frame. I think they'll play it once, they'll say, oh hey, I beat it, that was a fun experience, and then forget about it, or be like me and play it almost 20 years later. Or no, not 20 years, 15 years later. You know, it's fun, but you're not gonna go back and replay it. You're not within the year, not within 2 years, not within 3, 4, 5. I don't think so. So for that, the replayability of it is a 0, because there's no post-game content. There really isn't, which for games back then, that was kind of hard to do, but it's really, collectibles really aren't, like, in my opinion, post-game content. It's just stuff that you can do while you do it. Length, too little or too much? I think it's just right. I think that it's really at your own pace. The only thing that really sucks about it is that it's gated by the amount of light seeds you have to collect. Like it's padding, unfortunately. That falls into the category of padding. Because if you had all the powers at the beginning of the game, or you didn't require as many light seeds as you did, you know, you could finish the game way faster. So because of that, if I look at the game as if you have all the powers from the get-go, it's a relatively shorter experience. So if I could go back through all the streams and subtract all the time that was spent hunting purely for light seeds, I'd shave about maybe an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2, maybe, of just hunting light seeds. Because at the end of the day, you're traveling through some of these set pieces twice. And what we called that back in the day was backtracking, and that was a bad thing, and it's still a bad thing. So the length of it, it's kind of in this weird thing where it's kind of too long because of the light seeds, because you have to hunt these things down, whereas it fits a flow better for games if you just go and just do the things, and something like that is extra. But on the flip side of that, if you pretend that mechanic doesn't exist, it's too little. You can almost turn it into a boss rush. You know, the exploration's fun, but the padding from the light seeds itself is just not a good thing. So unfortunately, I have to give a 0 to that, because I feel like it's too long for what it is. But if you fix the problem, which is the light seed padding, it becomes too short. Because that's really the only thing that stops your progress, is collecting those things to unlock a power. If there's a different way to get a power, I might reconsider it, but unfortunately this will have to get a 0, because it's both too long because of the light seeds, but if you remove them, it's too little. So to me, that's a design oversight. If it were up to me, I would definitely do like the 4 areas, the 4-area formula. And then once you finish the 4 areas, you would have the opportunity to get another power. Like say you do the first 4 intro areas, you get a power. Then you finish each boss and you get an additional power. You can go to the bosses in any order you want to as well. That would be the way I would structure that. It would take an entire game restructure, but that's how you would have to do that. It's definitely in a weird spot. Environments, all the environments were different. You had more of like your steampunk area with the magician dude. The concubine had a more of a tower approach. The hunter, I mean, like they were different. They were different enough. This is probably the most impressive desert scene I've seen, because like I'm biased against deserts. I do not like desert environments, but this one felt different enough within each of their own biomes for me to be like, oh hey, this is where we are, or hey, this is different enough for me to be like, oh hey, I'm not still in a fucking desert. So they really did knock it out with the environments, in my opinion. So that will get a 1, because it's different enough for you not be bored with it, and that's kind of hard to do with deserts. So I'll give them credit to that. They did really well, and most of it was cliffs and stuff, but they used what they had. They understood that they have movement mechanics, and so they put in cliffs, buildings, what have you, to make it feel different enough. So now for the entire package, the entire package comes together really well. It's a fun game, just a little too long, a little too short if you remove the light seeds. You're not going to play it more than once afterwards, you know, but all in all, the story's good. The graphics are fun to look at. There's really nothing else. You know, it's a good game. That's really it. It's just a fine game with what it is. It was pretty, I would say this set the bar back in 2008. I'd say it did really well. So yeah, I think it's just fun boss fights, fun enemy encounters. You know, I like how you can negate enemy encounters. I think that's a huge benefit to the game. But so with the entire package, that gets a 1. I think it's well deserving of that. So with all 10 categories filled out, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 10. And that's as objective as I can get. So yeah, an 8 out of 10 game, and I think it's very deserving of that. I think it's solid. I think it's a game everybody should play at least once. It's like, what, a 10-12 hour experience because of the light seeds, unfortunately.